hadn't done this in quite a while. I just got ready, well, for the day, but it's like afternoon now. I'm gonna go find wherever the boys are. It's not quite noon, that's almost. Let's see. In the playroom. Who are you talking to?
Hey.
Who are you talking to?
Calling an appointment.
Oh. I haven't quite explained that yet. I haven't quite explained anything yet. It is the boys' lunchtime. Hi. Hello. Hello, mister. The last time I vlogged, we still lived in Arizona. I had long blue hair. I don't even know if we were in our apartment yet. I got my little mini. A lot has happened that I'm going to have to go into some pretty deep depths for, so we'll have to have a little sit down at some point during this vlog. But yeah, I am deciding to make videos again after quite the hiatus. But yeah, just got ready as you saw, and now we're about to get the boys some lunch and then hopefully naps. Okay, so both boys are napping right now, and I have quite a bit to fill you guys in on. So the last time that I vlogged, our second, it was a newborn, and our 2-year-old is now a 3-year-old. I had long blue hair and we were still living in Arizona. So we have recently bought a house in Florida. So we're in Florida now. And we are about and anywhere in between an hour and a half from like the main Orlando hub area of like Disney and Universal, and oh, I didn't put my ring back on. And that area, so that's really nice. And we moved into our house in February, beginning of February. Kyle's back there. He's making us some pasta, so thank you. I didn't realize you could be seen. So that's been crazy. The house has been basically in a constant state of just working on. We've had nothing but work done to it. Feels like we had the whole house rewired, and then we had it repiped, and now we've got some sort of plumbing problem in our sink, and so it's been really crazy. But it's a nice little house. I'm undetermined on if I'm going to do like a proper house tour or not. I may just, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I may not. But now I have what is he, 15 months now? He's 15 months. Isn't he?
Yeah.
I have a 15-month-old and a 3-year-old. So the last thing I think you saw was he had surgery, and my 15-month-old was still a newborn, but he's almost a 1.5 years now, and my 2-year-old is a 3-year-old, and he's going to need surgery again. There's been a crazy figuring out of insurance and stuff that's been quite a nightmare since moving here, so that hasn't happened yet, but he's going to need a 4th surgery for the same problem. So that really isn't fun. And the most recent update, do you want to come tell him this update? Because it's kind of your thing.
You got it.
But you know those specifics more than I do. I can't really explain it. I guess I can try.
Do it.
Well, Kyle lost his job yesterday. He got fired for no reason, literally. He said that his boss just called him into the office and said that he wasn't a great fit and today was going to be his last day and asked him to leave. And he said that he was expecting more, I guess, and Kyle thinks he means he was expecting more sales out of him or something. But he had only been working there for like a month.
It was 2 months.
Oh, see, you need to explain. It was 2 months.
But I was licensed for a month.
But he was only licensed for a month, and you have to be licensed to do the selling there in a State Farm. I don't know. But you have to be licensed to do the selling there, and he had only been licensed for a month, so I feel like that's really an inadequate amount of time to see if he's performing well. But it was just completely out of the blue. He even said that there was nothing like personally wrong with him, he just wasn't a great fit, and that he would be a good reference for him for the next job. So we were completely blindsided by that. And so that's how he's home on a Thursday. Another update is we don't think we qualify for unemployment. So that sucks. And so he's just on the job hunt now. And let's see. Oh, Ronan's been doing some preschool and loving it. We've just been doing it here at home. We don't send him to a preschool. So Zion enjoys that because he joins in even though he's just a dinky little thing, but he loves it. Gosh, I don't even know. I can't even think of anything else. It's just been really crazy. Like, I stopped vlogging for quite a while because I feel like I wasn't in the best of headspaces and I just wanted kind of a break from everything. But I feel pretty good where I'm at now, and I just decided it would be fun to pick back up and do these again because I did enjoy it, and I really like, just for me personally, whether people watch them or not, going back and watching some really great memories that have happened, like our trip to China, or different things that have happened with our boys, or the times that I got pregnant and going through that and my experiences with that and just etc. They're just really good memories, and I wanted to pick it back up again because it's fun. And it's a good way to keep everyone updated about what's been going on, but I just hadn't felt like it over the past while, and I decided now is a good time. And coincidentally, we just have a lot of stuff going on, so yeah, we're just figuring it out. I don't know really what more there is to say. Can you think of anything more?
No, you nailed it.
He thinks I nailed it, which I think I did. Those are the bullet points, at least. If I think of anything else, I will be updating you. But as of right now, the boys are napping. We are making ourselves some lunch and taking some time out to work on some things. Yeah. We have passes to Universal, so we go quite a bit. Well, not as much as I'd like, but we have gone a few times now, and so you will definitely be seeing some Universal trips in our future, as well as just our everyday lives, because that's all this is. This lighting is extremely flattering, but do I just push next? Sorry, the computer's updating something that I don't understand.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
So make use your password.
Oops, it fell. I'll fix you guys in just a second. Something went wrong. Is it okay-ish? Okay. I'm just trying to hop on to the computer, but it started updating things and it just keeps saying it's going wrong. I just want to get on the computer to update my like YouTube settings and stuff, and it is not letting me even on to my account on the computer. It's being incredibly frustrating and not working, and I don't know what it's asking, but it won't let me go back and it won't let me go forward. So Kyle just comes over and he's like, click that button. I was like, I already did that. And he's like, okay, click it. So I did, and he's like, now click that one. I know you already did, but click it. And so I clicked it, and then it worked for him. And that's so frustrating. Now he's all off in the kitchen like, I got you. Like, he figured it out. Whatever. It's like, he just needed my presence. But whatever, I can log into my account now and get to work on some stuff. So that's what I'm doing. So the boys are up from their naps. They are eating snacks right now. And I just got all changed because afterward we are gonna go to the lake and we are gonna have a nice little afternoon stroll together. So I've just got this green shirt on with my camo biker looking shorts and then my little white Converse. Yeah, so that's what I'm wearing. Ronan does this just laughing fit every time he eats, like for snacks or any meal, especially dinner. He just gets at the table and starts laughing. He was just doing it, but now over nothing. Like sometimes only laughing a lot of the time. Most of the time, he laughs at brother, and Zion's just chilling there, eating, doing nothing funny at all. And Ronan will start dying laughing. Mama. Yeah, Mama. Mama. You cute boy. Mama.
I'm sorry, you just don't.
I think he just cast a spell on you.
I think so too. He's casting spells and finding it hilarious. Oh, I think he wants more. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's tasty. Ew. We are now all loaded up in the car finally and about to head to the lake to go walk. We probably could walk to the lake if we really wanted to, but we're close enough that we could, but that would be our like entire walk is just there and back, and I want to actually walk around the lake, so we're driving.
Yeah, well, and also the part of the lake that we can walk to is just like the trailhead part. There's not actually parking or anything.
Yeah.
And so we can't even drive to the part of the lake that we would walk to. So we're gonna drive to the part you can park at, and then walk.
Yes. And we also have to return this movie to our library. So we'll be doing that. And we got a little... We got a gift card that we're gonna go use to get some food after. And that's about it, I think, for now. But we're headed to the lake, and it's going to be a really nice day for walking, actually. It's nice and overcast and not too hot.
It's 85 degrees out. So it's nice and warm, but it's not like...
Yeah, but it's like breezy and overcast, so it doesn't feel 85, you know?
Yeah, well, the car says it's 85. It could be less. The car's been sitting in the sun.
My phone said it was like 82, I think, so it's not much off. But it's probably one of those situations where it's like, it's 82, but feels like 78 or whatever, you know? I don't know what it actually is, but...
Anyway, it's nice out.
Yeah. Got the boys out and they're in their stroller admiring the street. Lake's over here. We're now strolling along. And it has started to sprinkle just slightly right as we arrived. But we're going anyway. There are these really, really annoying things that we have here in Florida called love bugs. They don't do anything, but I hate them. I hate them so much. I just hate insects, and these ones fly and look nasty, and they fly at you, and I don't like when they land on me, and just don't want them near me. And it's currently love bug season, which makes me incredibly nervous.
Sure, she's on her guard.
They have 2 seasons. All they do is mate and die. Like, that's seriously
Fly around
it.
and bother you and get stuck in your... splat on your windshield and stuck in your grill.
Yeah, it's nasty. But apparently they don't like citrus, so maybe I should just make a necklace of lemons and oranges.
I like it.
But so far it's been nice out here. And the lake looks super pretty. This trail is just a down and back trail. And so there's no loop, so we can just go as far down as we please and then turn around and flip back.
It's like 4.5 miles or something, so
Yeah.
it's plenty long.
Yes. Yeah.
So I would be
You are.
honestly shocked and almost appalled if we got to the end of it
Yeah.
and had to turn back.
The boys are enjoying it. We're gonna let them get out and walk around after a little bit, but for now we're just pushing them along in the stroller. Yeah. Guys, this is how you know we're in Florida. Look it. Be alert! Alligators and snakes live in most Florida waterways. We have these big crane here. There's another one. And there's a baby! Look at the baby! So cute! This guy is determined to go straight at the lake, and he keeps getting mad at me when I won't let him. Oh! He just like angry fell.
Yep.
He's so mad. He's so mad. So we got him out to walk, but we won't let him to go, like we won't let him down to the water.
Oh, we scrubby the flower. It's all so cute.
It's really, really fun going on walks when they're this size and that size back there, because they can interact with so much and they're just alert and able to absorb everything. It's so much fun watching them explore their surroundings. Like the newborn phase is really, really fun, but it's just really cool watching them explore everything. Like him just picking a flower and him running up yelling to his brother, "I see a flower!" He's very proud of his flower. Now he's walking off. Good morning. It is the next day. I'm off to find the boys. Oh, first I want my slippers. Sounds like they're watching cars. Hey, be nice to him. They are watching Cars. I'm not really sure what's on the agenda today. We just kind of take it day by day, especially since Kyle's job happening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want Barney the dinosaur.
You want Barney the dinosaur?
The TV's been doing that weird thing where it makes everything kind of black.
Oh,
The only thing that's not doing that with is Disney Plus.
interesting.
From what I've seen that so far, anyway.
Our TV does this weird things just sometimes. Where
Hey,
like-
get off the TV, dude.
the audio plays and the picture plays, but the picture looks like completely black and weird. It's, I don't know, like someone turned the brightness and saturation way low. Someone has been messing with the books.
Yep.
Why haven't you stopped them?
I did. You notice how they're turning on the ground?
Look, they're all pushed all over and pulled out of place. Gosh dang it. Kids. No! What are you doing?
Leave the DVDs alone, dude.
Oh, kids. You
Yeah.
happened to
You pushed
it.
it. You crazy?
What is with this piece of hair? Okay.
I touched it.
But Kyle recently, as in like the past, 2-3 days, introduced our oldest to Barney. And he loves it. I never really watched Barney. I've seen like a few episodes, but I never really like sat and watched it. Oh, this is what it's doing. It's really weird. It's not working. It just does this sometimes, and we don't know what's wrong with it. Darn TV.
It's super random.
Ow.
The people look
Ronan's
normal.
still enjoying it.
You notice how the people look normal?
No.
But everything else looks
The people
wrong?
don't look normal
Look
at
at-
all.
Except for their clothes, like, but their actual, like, skin and themselves.
Oh, that's true. I guess, yeah. Yeah, all the people look normal.
But everything else looks off.
It's so
including
weird.
the people's clothes.
And their hair.
If it's dark, if it's light, it looks dark.
No, if it's light, it's doing the same thing. If it's light, it has like red splotches in it. It almost looks better if it's dark because the whole screen is dark. Yeah.
It's Barney, huh? I don't know what's wrong with it. It's been doing this all morning. On every platform except for Disney Plus.
Yeah, it does this. I don't know why.
I'm gonna go into the settings and see if it needs like an update or something. Hey, Catboy, can you move?
Hi.
Thank you, Catboy.
Our home screen always looks fine. It's only when you try and play something.
Yeah.
And oftentimes
Well, even, like, the
you'll
thumbnails
go
look
in,
fine.
yeah,
Yeah.
you'll go into like the platform and everything will look normal. It's only when you try to play the show or movie or whatever program, you know? I have no idea. I don't know about any of this stuff. Our zip code's still set to Arizona.
Yeah, that's what I just fixed. Okay.
The TV's all fixed.
I don't know.
Oh, cool. You can make it so it takes you to a different thing when you turn the TV on. I don't have to go to the home screen.
Oh, that's cool.
Daddy. Daddy, look at that.
Hey. You normally just have to give it some time. Or you could restart it.
Daddy.
I don't think that'll do anything, but
I don't either. But I'm not done looking through the settings either. There might be something else in there that'll fix it.
alright. I've got books to fix and now movies to fix.
Yeah. I'm creating an Upwork profile.
So we're just So we're just trying to get this kid to eat his food. He won't. We currently have Kyle chug-a-choo-chooing, and he's fighting him on it. We can't get him to eat his lunch. But it's a lunch that he's eaten before. And now he's putting up a fight.
He's definitely the more picky of our two children.
Yeah, he is. But boys took an early morning nap today, and Ronan is actually still asleep or just waking up. Sounds like he might be just waking up then. We might be being loud. But Kyle's been working on some job stuff, and I was working on my bullet journal. Catboy, hi! He goes by Catboy, like the PJ Masks. Hi, Catboy. Hello, how was your nap?
What's up, Catboy? Oh, it's great.
The show The PJ Masks, he is obsessed with that show, and for a good couple of months now, he will not let us call him Ronan. He will only, oh no, answer to Catboy. Oh no, I'm so sad. Okay, so, let me see. This right here is a duck that was made for me when I don't know, I found it under his bed broken. This duck was made for me when I was like really young.
Daddy, what happened to
By
the
a
duck?
grandparent that is no longer even with us. And I just found it broken. Nope. Just found it broken under Ronan's bed. I'm really upset. I wonder if I could fix it somehow. It's just snapped. It's like this push toy, and you push it along the floor, and if you put it on like a hard surface like tile or hardwood or anything like that, the feet kind of like slap and make a little duck noise, and it's just broken. I don't know what happened.
Catboy broke it.
Yeah, Catboy broke it.
Catboy broke it under the bed.
Did you throw it?
No, I didn't.
How did you break it? What did you do?
Was the queen to break it?
How did you break it?
Was Catboy breaking?
No, not why did you break it? How did you break it? Did you throw it?
Yes, I threw it.
Were you angry?
I was not angry.
No, you're not angry now, but you were probably angry when you threw it. Son, we don't throw things. This is why we don't throw things. They break. I'm so sad. This thing has lasted so many years, and it's just broken now. What? Oh well. Can't remember what I was saying. Something about the PJ Masks and him. He goes mainly by Catboy. Sometimes he'll go by Gecko. But mainly Catboy. And for about 2 months he's been Catboy. So he won't answer to anything else actually. Hold on. So he'll be standing there and doing something, facing away from me. I'll be over here, and I'll be like, Ronan, Ronan, like calling to him, and he will seriously just. And then you'll say, Catboy, and he'll, what? Like turn and come, like a caca. I want to try and fix it.
Do you see?
What? What did you do? Oh, you just like took it out?
It pulled out really easily. So just pulled out the broken bit and then...
Because this part's cracked too.
Right. So we'd have to glue it and properly fix it, but we could probably do that. I mean, if nothing else. I don't know that I would trust the integrity of this if we did. But we could get a new dowel and get it the right length. And then...
I'm thinking about fixing it and taking it away.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's more of a Zion-sized baby toy.
Yep, I think it's gonna live in the nursery.
So we just throw this bit away.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try and wood glue it. So we took the broken bit off. And it'll be a lot shorter, but I don't know. I'm sad. I think it'll be fixable enough at least. I bet you anything what happened is he got angry. So he gets mad in his toddler way. He's not just an angry kid. Toddlers get mad. And so what we do is we tell him he has to go to his room to calm down. And we don't do like the timeout. We just tell him calmly and firmly that, he needs to stay in here until he's calmed down and he's ready to come be with us and stop hitting or whatever he's been doing. And a lot of the times he will throw things around his room. Now most of the stuff in his room are only stuffed animals because they have a playroom in this house and that's where most of the toys reside. There are a couple of objects like this one. And hindsight 2020, I probably shouldn't have kept this in his room. So now it'll stay in here, which is the nursery. You need lunch, my dude. Let's go get you lunch. Minnie? Or you don't want lunch?
I don't want lunch.
Why? Are you hungry?
You wanna come sit? You can get some lunch.
All right, well, figure that out too. So we have had this rice cooker. Well, it was mine originally before we were married. I had it for quite a few years. I'm gonna guess this rice cooker I've had for like probably close to 15 years, no joke. Give or take some years. I've had it for so long. I'm so attached to it. I love this rice cooker. I've had people in the past be like, "What would you want, a new rice cooker?" I'm like, no, honestly, I love this rice cooker so much. That's what is he doing? He's licking food. Ew, son. Oh, no. He's licking food off the floor like an animal. But
you don't eat food off the floor like that.
it's what I made all of his like baby meals in, and I love this rice cooker. I've never been so attached to an inanimate object. But it is officially died. It won't work no matter what I do. We tried to cook in it one last time just to see if it would make it, and it won't. I'm so sad. So all that food is wasted. That's great. The great thing about toddlers is really cute things like this happens, where they try on their daddy's shoes on the wrong feet and walk around like absolute cuties. You gonna make it up those stairs? Nice. You can do so close. Here. There you go. Can you make the other shoe? Oh, nice. Good job. Cutie. Off he goes. Bye.
Whoa, that was not actually what I meant to. A little faster than the speed of light. I'll show you baby horse.
Zero.
Okay, before I end this video for today, I'm just coming to do it in the nursery because Kyle's out there with the boys for their breakfast. He's got music playing and it's just really loud in the nursery. I had to drop off a pacifier into a crib. There's a squirrel! And it's just got the best lighting in here, so. I love this room. It's probably like my favorite room in the house, even over my own bedroom. I just love this room, and it's a work in progress still. There's still a lot more that we're going to want to do with it, but I'm excited for it to be done. Regardless, it's still my favorite. It's like the biggest room in the house, even over the master. But so yeah, last night, a little story before I end this. Let's see, so I'm not just like jiggling around everywhere. You can see our fish in the background here. Actually, let me take you over here because this is Zion's fish. We got him a fish because he's obsessed with fish. So we have a cat, Arabella. Yes, named after Arabella Fig from Harry Potter because she's a cat lady and we have a cat, and I thought it was clever, and Arabella was a cute name for a cat. And this is Gecko the fish. We let Zion name him and he decided Gecko. I tried to get him to say Luca because, yes, Luca, like the sea monster, and I thought it was cute. I thought it was gonna be a cute name for a fish, and I was like, Zion, can you say Luca? He goes, Gecko. And I was like, oh, okay, Gecko will be the name, so this is Gecko the fish. But he is obsessed with fish. He loves fish. I cannot even tell you how much that kid loves fish. So, Gecko the fish. I've had him for a little while now. But anyway, I'll just set you up right here now. Okay. Last night, we were kind of playing around, wrestling a bit, the boys, giving little horsey rides on our backs and just messing around and stuff a bit before we had to kind of calm down and get ready for bed. And Kyle was giving Ronan a little, oh my gosh, Gecko is trying to fight my phone because I have it set up against like his tank and he is straight up trying to fight it. He's feisty. You're feisty. He's a feisty little beta. But Kyle was giving Ronan a little horsey ride, and he was kind of bucking around and he was being very careful, but he would kind of buck him off and then catch him. And the last time he bucked him off, Ronan hit his head, the back of his head, on the corner of his bed, and so that put an end to the fun like super fast. Now he's got a little lump on the back of his head. It was really sad, and so we had to kind of call it quits for the night. But in the previous clip you saw us kind of messing around. Well, yeah, we messed around and he got bumped, so we had to call it quits. And then I worked myself up into a very respectable panic because a while ago, when we were still living in Arizona, we actually went on a vacation here to Florida over the whole month of December, and we were in a hotel and there was like this playground outside, and he was going down the slide and bonked his head, and it didn't look hard. You couldn't hear it. You could barely see it. It just kind of looked like he wobbled on the slide and got back up. And then he continued playing as if nothing had happened. He didn't even cry. And then after a few minutes, he kind of started acting really weird, really strange. And then it kind of started freaking me out. At first I was like, what is going on? And he started freaking me out. And he started like kind of wobbling around and not walking straight and like seeming kind of dazed. And he tried to bounce on a seesaw and then like would hold his head and just like rock. And so I was like, okay, we're calling it quits on this playground. I'm taking him inside. I took him inside the hotel room, and then he started like flopping around like he was like drunk or something. And at this point, this was a while ago, back in December. He wasn't even 3 yet. And yeah, he was like acting like drunk almost and freaking me out. And so Kyle wasn't with me. He couldn't come out because of work, and I was just visiting family. And it was just my sister and I in the hotel room. My mom wasn't there yet. And so I was freaking out by this point, trying to stay calm, but freaking out because I didn't know what was going on with my son. And I didn't attribute it to him bumping his head on the slide because, like I said, he didn't cry. There was no bump. You couldn't even tell that he had bonked his head. It didn't even look like he had bonked his head on the slide, honestly, and it was just like this plastic slide. But he started acting weird enough that we decided to take him into urgent care. There was a late night, because it was pretty late. There was an open late urgent care there that we took him to. And when we got him into the parking lot and out of his car seat, there was a doctor who was coming out of the building, and it was on like a second story. So we were looking down, and we were like the only car in the parking lot as we were getting out. And so one of the doctors was coming out as we were getting out of the car. And when we got him out of the car, he just started vomiting everywhere. It was terrifying. It was so scary. And he was just like super like lethargic and kind of out of it, and then he just started vomiting, and it was so scary. And he was like this weak little thing, and it was terrifying. And then the doctor, we kind of yelled up because he was like, whoa, what's going on? You know, we kind of briefly explained from the floor below. And so he's like, okay, well, I'm off shift, but I'll go back inside and meet you guys in there. So we did. And then when we got up the elevator and into the urgent care, we were able to explain more fully what had happened. And he was like, okay, you need to take him to the closest children's like emergency room. And he explained to us where it was, and it was just like a mile away. It was seriously just like across a couple of streets. So we ended up having to take him to the ER, and it turned out that he had a very, 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 very mild concussion. But it was terrifying, and I had no idea what was going on. And as a matter of fact, by the time we got him into the ER, they did some tests and stuff, and he was like fine. He was acting normal again. They even cleared him, like he could sleep and eat and function as normal, and it had passed basically by that point. But it was so scary. I can't remember feeling that sort of fear before. So it was just so bizarre. But anyway, so last night, when he fell off and hit his head on the back of the bed, and he got a little bump back there, I was really terrified. I was so scared last night. So I worked myself up into quite a respectable panic attack. I don't think I've had a panic attack like that in quite a while. So that definitely put an end to our fun last night. But he, by the way, is totally fine. He's completely fine. He was fine all night. I checked on him several times just to make sure he's fine. But yeah, so that's sort of what happened last night, transitioning from the clips you saw before into now. But I am gonna go ahead and end this video now, but that was just sort of explaining to you what happened. But thank goodness he's okay. But yeah, I freaked myself out last night over it all when really he was fine the whole time, thankfully. But yeah, so
as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'm not sure how regularly I will upload. I will try to be at least semi-regular with this, but yeah, that's all, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!